Hello everyone, hi, welcome to GODPASDEM Visual Radio. My name is GODPASDEM. Today is the information segment of the show. So late January, all right, there was news that broke, okay, that regards to do with these microfinance banks and all the fintech banks having upgraded to the level of performing like commercial banks. Right, you guys might have heard about that news when it broke sometime late last month. So yesterday I was in the field collecting data, making some street interviews and all of that. Some persons were asking that, in fact, specifically asked, can I use my Opay account to apply for a visa? As in, when you want to travel, you need to put in your statement of account, attach it to your document, then you can use it to travel, especially if it's a commercial bank. So the person is asking, since the fintech banks or the microfinance banks has been upgraded, all right, now can he or she use his Opay account to apply for a visa at the embassy? Ladies and gentlemen, stick around. This question and even more related questions I will be answering right away on the show. Stick around, don't go anywhere. This is GODPASDEM Visual Radio.
GODPASDEM Visual Radio.
All right, welcome back to the show. It's no longer news that microfinance banks has been upgraded to the level of performing like a commercial bank. First, let's take it cool. Let me address it in detail what this is all about. So first and foremost, microfinance banks, we're talking about Opay, PalmPay, Kuda, MoneyPoint, and the rest. Now, some of them, especially these ones I mentioned, have been upgraded. So what does that mean? It simply means, number one, that they have meet the basic capital requirement by the CBN of 5 billion naira. Okay, that simply tells you that your Zenith Bank, Access Bank, all those banks that you operate as commercial banks already have 5 billion naira capital requirement deposit with the CBN. So that simply means if you have a problem with your bank and want to run away, you can run away because already the bank have collected, CBN rather have collected 5 billion naira from you. That is the one basic requirement. So these microfinance banks have gotten to that level. They have met such requirement. For them to be upgraded, that it means they have met the 5 billion naira basic requirement. That is number one. Number two, that upgrade also means they can open branches across all the 36 states of the federation. Oh yes. So you can have Opay bank branch in Lagos, you can have them in Surulere, you can have them in Abeokuta, you can have them in Abuja, as in just like your traditional commercial banks. That is what that upgrade means. So they can open branches across the country. That is interesting. Number three, that upgrade also means that their statement account can be used as a travel or whatever document required if it is required of you to tender statement of account of your bank of choice. So if you operate Opay account or Kuda or MoneyPoint, so that upgrade simply means yes to that question. The statement account can be used in this question or in this case now for to apply for a visa. Yes, you can use it. Normally you can use your traditional bank account like the Wema Bank, Zenith Bank, and all those. Now, this upgrade also gives these microfinance banks the authority, the right also to come to that level. So you that owns Opay, PalmPay, Kuda, MoneyPoint, and you have an account with them, and you want to apply to an embassy for a visa, yes, you can use it. But this upgrade in totality does not mean that they are traditionally or they are going to overtake the commercial banks. Why? Because number one, with the upgrade, they cannot give out check. They can't give you check. They can't give the service of a check and other things that traditional banks do. You know, there are things that traditional banks does. They are not fully upgraded. Let me use that word now to having that they operate in such capacity. All right, but these ones I've listed, yes, they can, and I think they are even basic upgrade if you ask me, which are also basic important upgrade if you ask me. And also the upgrade does not, take note of this number 2, that they are opening branches all over the place does not also mean you can take your cash and go and deposit there. They don't accept cash. Okay, so get that straight as well. They don't give check, they don't accept cash. In as much they have been upgraded, they can open branches all over the place. You can use their statement of account for any applications you are making and all things in between. All right, so it is important to note all of this. So that person that asked that question yesterday, I've answered it, and I've also touched some areas which also very, very important for each and every one of us to get. And if you ask me personally, this upgrade, is it a good idea or a bad idea? I will tell you with all sincerity and totality, it is a good idea. Which means our commercial banks are in for a good competition. Yeah, and that's good. So it makes it more competitive. So yesterday somebody was saying all the shakara way bank they do, they're not going to do them again. Absolutely correct. They won't, because if they feel they can do, in quotes, shakara, all right, you just have options of going to elsewhere where they will even welcome you with full hands and both hands. So I love the competition. So it's a good thing. They are getting upgraded, and probably let's see other features that the upgrade can also give them. Like I mentioned, they cannot give check. How will they be giving check? They cannot receive cash deposit. How will they be doing so? And probably have other things like ATM machines scattered around. I mean, let's just see what this upgrade will go. So that answers the questions and other questions surrounding this confusion. Ladies and gentlemen, my name is GODPASDEM. This is GODPASDEM Visual Radio, the information segment. Thank you. Stick around. God bless you.